Assemble! Stay dandy, baby. Greetings, fellow trainers of the world. The Pokémon Sword and Shield hype train continues, and Pokémon fans continue to lose their collective minds, for better and for worse. You see, when Pokémon Sword and Shield was announced for the Nintendo Switch, Pokémon fans were really excited. I was one of them, excited over the prospect of playing a mainline Pokémon game on a home Nintendo console, all in HD. No longer was the series going to be bound to a portable system. And then E3 2019 came, and we got the devastating announcement that they were going to be cutting the national dex, which essentially meant that we were not going to be able to use every single Pokemon in existence in the brand new 8th generation game. And people were pissed off. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, I was kind of one of them. I was upset. I was irrationally angry over the fact that I wasn't going to be able to bring my entire collection of Pokemon into this game. Only ones that exist within the Galar Pokedex were going to be available. And people were just not having it. Hell, you can still go to Pokemon's Twitter right now, and damn near every single response to every post that they release is basically a hashtag saying bring back the national dex. People have talked about this at length, and I don't want to go any further into it. I want to talk about all of the cool new things that they're actually adding to the game, most of which are the brand new Pokemon. I've gotten over my hatred of the cutting the national dex. I'm just excited to see what this new game is going to deliver. And just today, they released a brand new trailer showing us some brand new characters, a brand new evil team, and most importantly, brand new Pokemon. And for the very first time, I've seen a Pokemon trailer where I have loved every single Pokemon that they showed off. And most importantly, it is the big confirmation that regional variants and regional forms are going to be returning for the Generation 8 game. Something that was made popular originally in Pokemon Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, where they bring back classic Pokemon and they give them some brand new appearances, some brand new abilities, and even some brand new typing. And this time, things are going to get crazy. I especially love the fact that they're going to be picking Pokemon from other generations this time. Don't get me wrong, I'm super nostalgic for Generation 1, it's what I grew up playing when I was a kid, and I absolutely love those Pokemon. But there's a lot of Pokemon out there, and I want to see what sort of different forms that they're going to get, and luckily, it looks like that's exactly what we're going to be getting in this brand new game. And today I just want to talk about some of the brand new Pokemon, what I think of them, and of course, I would love to hear your thoughts all about them in the comment section below, so make sure to sound off and tell me what you thought about all of these brand new Pokemon and what sort of brand new Galar forms that you want to see in this brand new Pokemon Sword and Shield game. So let's just go ahead and start with the very first announcement in the trailer was the Galarian forms, which are basically the regional variants of Pokemon. And the very first one that they show off is a Gen 1 Pokemon, but one that I think definitely deserved it. It's Weezing, the evolved form of coughing. And I can honestly say that every once in a while, the Pokemon Company creates a design which is simply perfect. And Galarian Weezing is just that. It is amazing. Taking advantage of the fact that it is basically taking place in the UK, a British setting, inspired by all of that and just a dash of steampunk, the Galarian Weezing is amazing. It has a smokestack on top of its head, which just so happens to look like a giant freaking top hat. It even has gas which forms around its mouth, creating a big, smoggy mustache. This thing is amazing. You can almost hear its cockneyed accent saying, "Piss off, you grotty little wanker." It's freaking amazing. I love this design to absolute death. And I was always kind of a casual fan of Weezing in the past. The only reason I even really cared about that Pokemon was because of seeing it in the anime so much, used by James from Team Rocket. But I can honestly say that I cannot wait to use a Galarian Weezing. And I love the fact that it actually has a brand new typing, which is a little strange. It's now a Poison Fairy. I'm not sure why that is, but I can't wait to use this steampunk-inspired Pokemon. It just looks fantastic. Another thing that I really loved about this trailer is that they actually brought back an old Pokemon that I could give two shits about. I am not a big fan of Zigzagoon or its evolution Lanoon, or Linoon, however you want to friggin' pronounce it. The point is, to me, it was just one of those early Pokemon you catch in a game to fill up your Pokedex, and you don't really use it all that often. I know a lot of people probably love Zigzagoon, but he was never one of my favorites. However, the Galarian form of Zigzagoon and its evolutions are freaking incredible. And yes, you heard me right, I said evolutions. Not only is Zigzagoon going to get a brand new black and white design and a brand new typing of dark and normal, but it's also going to get an extended evolution. It'll continue to evolve into a Galarian Lanoon, which again continues to have the black and white color scheme. It looks incredibly evil, but this form of Lanoon is actually going to have a further evolution, which goes by the name of Obstagoon. And holy crap, this thing is freaking incredible. It is literally what would happen if they just took a Pokemon and transformed it into Gene Simmons from Kiss. It is just perfect. The color scheme, the tongue hanging out of its mouth, everything's just worked. This thing is like a punk rocker Pokemon, and I absolutely freaking love it. I love the design of this thing, and it's so different than anything that we've actually seen from its previous forms. It stands up on two legs. It looks incredibly more intimidating. I love the design of this Pokemon, and it might be my favorite thing from this entire new trailer. It made me care about Zigzagoon, and I can't wait to use it in battle. And it also introduces the concept that there are other Pokemon that can get some brand new evolutions that we have never seen before. I really hope that this is a preview and sort of a teaser of things to come, as who knows what sort of other Pokemon could finally receive a special evolution in their Galarian form. I know I would definitely want to see some others. What do you want to see? Again, sound off in the comments section below. But this wouldn't be a brand new trailer without the brand new announcement of a new Pokemon altogether, and it looks like we're finally getting a look at our Pikachu clone for this generation, and it goes by the name of Morpeko. When you see Morpeko for the very first time, your first thought is, well, it's just a standard Pikachu clone, but it does have a pretty interesting gimmick. One, it's an electric dark type, and two, it has a signature move which goes by the name of Aura Wheel, and this move will actually change depending on the mode that it exists in. This is a Pokemon which can switch between two distinctive forms, and they both have hilarious names, one of them being a full belly mode, and the other one being a hangry mode. An angry, hungry mode. Essentially, this Pokemon, its form will change depending on how much food it's eaten or how hungry it actually is. When it has a full belly, it's an electric type. When it's pissed off and wants to eat, it transforms into a freaking dark type Pokemon, and I just love it. I love that they're finally giving this Pikachu clone its very own distinctiveness outside of the fact that, again, it basically just looks a little bit like Pikachu. It's something new, it's something interesting, and I really do freaking love it. And what I love, again, is that it is an homage to Pikachu. You can even see the pattern on its back looks just like Pikachu's tail. It's fantastic. This might actually be my favorite Pikachu clone from the entire freaking series. I really do love it. So the announcement of all of these Pokemon were really freaking great. Make sure to tell me what your favorite ones were in the comments section below. I am going to briefly mention that they introduced some brand new trainers, one of them being BD. I think that's how you pronounce it. It looks like he's going to be another intense rival, and more of a traditional rival in the sense that he's basically going to be kind of a dick. We also have another new character who goes by the name of Marnie, who is this punk rock chick who seems to be constantly followed around by the brand new evil team of this generation, which goes by the name of Team Yell. And I'm indifferent to Team Yell. I just don't know how I feel about them. To me, they kind of remind me of Team Skull, where they're just kind of just goofy and ridiculous, and they don't really seem like they're going to be much of a threat, and they seem like, if anything, they're going to be more of a distraction before we get to what the real story of Pokemon Sword and Shield is going to be all about. As for their name, Team Yell, I don't know, I just don't like it. Why couldn't they have been called Team Scream? Gotta keep that rhyme thing going, guys. Otherwise, for me, this trailer was all about the new Pokemon. That's what I am excited to freaking see. You got my thoughts on them. I want to get yours. Sound off again in the comment section below about your favorite brand new Pokemon, what Galar forms you want to see, and what you think of the new trainers and the new evil team, Team Yell. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did like it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more videos. I do Pokemon discussions, I do anime reviews, I do top 10 videos. Make sure to check it out for all of the things that are going to be coming out. And if you would like to go the extra mile and support this channel, please check out my Patreon and PayPal account. There'll be links for all that stuff in the description box below. Again, if any of you guys donate $10 or more to my Patreon, I will review an anime series of your choice. I'm currently working on one right now, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. So there it is, guys. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you all next time, and as always, stay down there, baby. Piss off, you grotty little wanker!